Psychotronic squirt gun. Psychotronic squirt gun.
You are watching Psychotronic Squirt Gun Comics only on YouTube. Subscribe now. Now, I still want to use that, but I'm getting tired of the freaking copyright strikes, you know? But I'm definitely going to keep using Matt's voice. Matt freaking rocks. And everyone focus on Matt being healthy. Prayers sent, or whatever you do your focus or your good intention. He's had a severe freaking toothache. You know what I mean? And so welcome to the show, you guys. This is what I do every freaking Monday. You know, I gotta show the banner. Boom. Let's do the banner. And I offer comic books at a really decent price here. They're cheap comic books, but you'll be surprised with what pops up at the price it pops up at, right? And I normally run for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I like getting out of the way of Barbarian Kung Fu. I really respect that show, and I'd be on there today if it wasn't for picking up my wife today. You know, I'm picking up my wife, and so I only actually have an hour. So the show is still going to be 2 hours because I'm going to have some friends selling today, namely Chad, Metal Elf Collectibles. What's up, Chad?
Hey. What's up, Aaron? How are you doing today?
Good, you know. I'm just taking it day by day. Wife's been gone, but we're gonna pretty soon be painting that new display room. You know, I got a display room, so I'll be able to set things up there. And I had Big B McFly around Saturday. In fact, let me do this thing. Let me do the thing. I'm gonna, I'll ask you how your day is going soon, but I'm gonna do the thing here.
Okay, do the thing. Do the thing.
So here we are, PSG Comics friends. Looking, I'm moving up in subscribers naturally. I haven't really been asking. These are my 50-cent comics. I drop these every Thursday, so you'll be surprised what you can get for 50 cents. And they're add-ons to this show. So whenever you get to $30, it's free shipping, and $60, 10% additionally off. Here's the live show that we're on right now. What's in the stacks, right? But yeah, Big B McFly came over. There I am showing his artwork. I did like an impromptu little stream yesterday, so if you want to check this out sometime. But I also did a bigger stream on the other channel here, which is Psychotronic Squirt Gun. I only do a bigger show of these every 3 months or something. I just did one, this Cloud Pusher here. I showcased Big B McFly's artwork. This is technically his artwork here of Isabella Kirkwood. And I showed comics on here. I opened up packages and talked about my music and stuff. So it was a lot of fun. But with Big B, we did the trade, Big B McFly. You know, we did the trade, and he did an AOK. I also bought some comics from him, you know. But I got an AOK from him, and I show at the end of this film. I could show it again, I guess, but this little segment, it's only 40 minutes long, so if you want to check it out sometime, check it out, friends. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with Big B McFly, our friend there. But tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on with you, my friend, Chad.
Good guy. I just got back from StatueCon last week, beginning of this week. Now I'm getting ready to do some sales. Thanks for inviting me tonight. And
you bet.
Sunday I have a it's the Bay City Toy and Comic Show. So I'm busy sorting and pricing and doing all that. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Yeah, glad to have you here. You know, I love Go ahead. Yeah, I love your movie reviews and stuff, and you always have good insights on stories and stuff. So it's really cool, my man,
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
here. So why don't we say hi to the chat really quick? We got Tat popping up. What's up, Tat?
Cat.
Tat did a shout out to our friend Matthew, our main man Matthew, Heroes for Hire Comic Club, because he received some books from him, and also so Tat received some books from me. So check out Tat's latest video. He shouts me and Matthew out. What up, Brent? How you doing, Brent? Thank you for swinging by and saying hi, man. I really appreciate that. And we got Chad in the chat too as well. We got Gary in the woods. What's up, Gary? Hey, we have someone else in the woods. Ulysses, right? In the woods. You're new. Thank you for swinging by and saying hi. I love it when people do that. And I love it when new people show up. If you're vertical people, you're going to see it right here. But horizontal, the chat's highlights are down there. But welcome to the show, and thanks for being here. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to kick it off. I'm going to go here. And I'm actually going to probably go big like this. But first, I'm going to switch over the camera. To the web camera. And then we're going to turn the light on. Ooh, shed a little light on the situation.
Aaron said, let there be light.
Yeah, let there be light, friends. And then I'm going to change the audio here. So you guys can help me with the audio right now. This is the mic from the laptop. And now I'm going to switch it over to here. And could you guys hear me?
Yep.
How do I sound?
Good.
I sound good?
Yep. A-okay, Aaron.
Very, very cool. As Brent would say, very, very cool. He says that often in his videos. But all right, so we're just going to start this thing off. And once again, thank you and welcome to the show. I'm only going to be here for an hour. Then I'm going to skedaddle. And I think Cicada Comics and Chad and maybe Jeff will take over the show, and I'll just turn it off remotely around 5:15 or whatnot. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you for the compliment, Gary in the woods. Appreciate that, man. That's cool. Okay, so first up, we have a Harvey comic here. And I like shouting out the years and stuff like that, but I don't have to do that if I don't see the year right away. But this seems like 1980 to me, 50 cents are 1980. We have Sad Sack and the Sarge from Harvey Comics, issue 145. And today I have this at $3. If you guys are interested in a little cartoon comics, like I said, it's free shipping. I don't know how long I could do this for, but I'm still doing it. After $30 and additional 60% off. I mean, 10% off after $60. 60% off. No, I don't think so. All right, I'm going to grab some more back here. Just randomly go for it. You know what I mean? Get this freaking show on the road. And let's do this. All right. So I'll keep my eyes on the chat right now.
Yep, I'll keep an eye out for you too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I normally do $3, but if they seem really like a hole here, I like to take them out of the bags and boards, you guys. It's not really a hard sell here, not really a super fast sell. It's just enjoying the comics too as I open them. But we have 1979. We have Brave and the Bold, issue 157. And today I'm going to sell this for $2. So I bet you this is 1979 right here. Let me check. No, 1980. So I guess 1980 there was both 40 cents and 50 cents in comics. Now this is a nice clean copy here of Superman. Superman issue 347. And because it's so clean, I would go $4 on this one. I also have 348. Once again, $4. Look at he's boasting on this one. Hear me, Storm God. Dun, dun, dun. Is that pretty cool or what? I like it.
Nice colors. I mean, nice,
how much for the
vibrant.
Batman? The Brave and the Bold today, because there's a tear here, I would say $2 for the Brave and the Bold. 157. And thanks for asking, Tat. Thanks for being so cool to me too, man. Tat is sometimes a guest on the show. He's always welcome here. Here is Superman 350 for $4. Another nice, clean. So you want all three of these Superman. These are generally, this would be $12. Or you could have all three for 10. So we'll do it that way. I got to make sure that my arrow is not over the comment section, or I can't see what you guys are saying. Hey, oh yeah, 60% off. I'm sure you'd like that, Dan, but Dan will be on later. I talked to Dan on the phone today. It was a good conversation. Let me see here. Actually, let me throw in another Superman 354. Pretty cool. So all these are $4 each. Or if you want all the Superman, these would be $16 or $15 or best offer for all that. But I'm not going to go that much lower. You could always contact me after the show or ask in the comments if I'd come down more. But I always reserve the right to say no, Hey, Lady Braven, I just want to thank you. Lady really had my back yesterday during the longer stream when I was going over the characters and stuff like that. Cat with a K. We love you, Cat. Thank you so much. I got Cat and I got Tat. Unfortunately, Matt's not feeling too good today. Hey, what's up, Steven Spock? Man, I love it when you swing by. I appreciate you, man. All right, so here we have from Gladstone. Pretty clean, nice and clean, from 1987. Mickey Mouse, issue 233. And because it's so clean, this would be it for $3 as well. So $3. Here's another Gladstone Mickey Mouse, issue 236. And I'm just we got Jeff in the house. What up, Jeff? Jeff might swing by and say hi to us later, you guys, as a guest on the show. So here's another Mickey Mouse, issue 236 for $3. You want both of these? 2 for $5. 2 for $5. Up next, we have the Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. I like Pat Broderick, man. I thought he brought a lot of cool details to his sketches, you know. And he was the artist on Doom 2099 too. I really like that. But yeah.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It kept going for a while, and Warren Ellis picked it up, and then it got really good, right? But I have yet to read the Warren Ellis issues of Doom 2099. But anyway, we have The Fury of Firestorm, The Nuclear Man, issue 14 from 1983. So this would be $3. Lady got a claim. 5 for the Mickeys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Broderick is still drawing. That's good to know. Maybe he'll be at Heroes Con. Next time I go to Heroes Con, dude. There's a lot of regrets there, but I did not get a book signed by Kevin McGuire, who did that Justice League from the 80s, that humorous stuff, you know. But thanks, Lady Braven, aka Cat, for the first claim of the day. Appreciate that. Thank you. Lady Braven, everyone. So let me see. Spells right here. Lady Braven, everyone. Okay, well, I'll just do Mickey Mouse times 2 for $5. Thank you. So we have issue 14 here, and here's issue 27. We jump up to 27, and they were putting a lot of good talent on Firestorm here. I remember liking this as a kid. Something I could collect. It's got some slight stain there or something. Look at Spell Dance, huh? Yeah. Wow. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, another $3. So we have 14, 27. We have 32 with the Phantom Stranger. That's pretty cool. Nice. Oh yeah. Alan Kupenberg's really good too. I love, of course, I'm partial to the bronze and copper era, you know. But yeah, we have issue 32, and we have issue 35 here with Killer Frost. You know what they're homaging there, right?
ASM. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have known that as a kid because, well, no, I don't think I read that Marvel Tales. Isn't that cool? The comic book, the comic book. Really cool, man. So yeah, so 35. So we have 4 of these. So we have 14, 27, 32, and 35. This would be 12. All 4 of these you could have for $10. We'll do that too. So I guess it's I got some DC I'm doing here. But why don't I jump around to something else? The Rocket Fellers. Do something a little modern. 32. They are $3 each. So this is yours today, Gary, for $3. Thank you so much for asking, and let me know if you want that. But we have Rockefellers here. It's nice. Look at that. Ooh, it's like minty. It's minty, and it's got, of course, the Fantastic Four homage. This is number 7, and yours today for $2. $2. I'm gonna put it back in there. It's so nice. Sometimes the comics are so nice, you want to keep them protected. You know. Here's King Conan, king size Conan number 1. It's kind of got something right there. More modern Conan from Marvel. Yours today for $2. I had it $3, but I didn't see that ding on the corner there. Okay, so we got a claim from Gary in the Woods. Thank you so much, Gary. Really appreciate that. You know that. Okay, Gary Woods. Firestorm 32. $3. And he's over here. I do keep my Post-its. See? I keep the old ones, you know, the real handy dandy. But thanks for the claim, dude. Appreciate that. Dang, I got some Conan. Why don't we go through the Conan here? I got a 2001 set for $9. I had it here. So this is a variant edition. Guess they were doing these variant editions, right? Kind of like a mini images within the overall bigger image.
Yep, I got a Thor 1, and there's like a Wolverine 10 Lives that's like that as well.
That's cool. So yeah, King Conan. I have this for $9 here. And then I have another. I don't know. I have this at 18. I have a King Conan set here, 1 through I think it's 5. No, 6. Okay, that's why it was 18. I wanted $3 for these before, but I'm going to $2 to move them. So this would be $12, and I have 9 on this. So that would be 21, 23. But if you want all this King Conan, yours today, the complete set for $18. How's that? All of that. Just trying to make room for other stuff.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
Great story.
Jason Aaron, right. So that's a lot of good Conan for $18, friends. So here we have you don't normally see this G.I. Joe popping up. From DDP. What's this? America's Elite. The Hunt for Cobra Commander. Have you ever seen this?
Not that one in particular.
So it's got a little ding right there. Huh. But I have it at $4, but I'll take $4 or best offer on this DDP G.I. Joe. Or here's an image, G.I. Joe number 3. So why don't I do 2 of these for $4? Both of these G.I. Joes. If any Joe fans out there that want to check out those comics, $4 for these 2. Here is Katie Keene special from 1983. We got Red Circle, which was the old Archie. They were trying something different, right? Archie Comics. So they created Red Circle at the time. I have this at $5, but I think I'll go at best offer if anyone is interested in this. You could cut them out and play with them later, right? So, yeah, pretty cool. Katie Keene special #1 from Red Circle from the early 80s for $5 or best offer. I'm not sure. I didn't want to. I was going to put these in the backroom progress, right? These Eternity comics because they're indies from the 80s. And I haven't done it yet. But it's the Ninja set from Eternity Comics. You want to see the first one? We could do the first one from 1986. I have this at $15. It's definitely interesting stuff. And it's a black and white beauty. 1 through 9. Best offer on that. So this is 1, 2. No, that's 7. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know if that's number 2 or not. Dang it, don't make me open it. I don't really see a number on that one. In fact, all these are out of order. I'm just discovering now. Oh, that's 8. Okay, this is backwards. My bad, you guys. So here's 8. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that's the first one right there. The ninja craze of the 80s, right, you guys? You know? So just best offer on those. You can make an offer on that. Here I have X Universe from 1995. I had these at $5, you know, because they seem to fetch a little bit money for some reason. It's after the Age of Apocalypse, but I have this at $5. But best offer for these 2 X Universe issues from 1995. I should find the other 0 hours I have. These are a COA here. It's of Dan Jurgens. I think I have the other 0 hour, but I don't think they're COAs. But issue 3 and 4 from 1994. I have this at $10 or best offer. So if you want something signed by Dan Jurgens, let me know. And I'll be right back. So I'm already almost halfway through my little segment that I'm going to do here. Man, time was flying by. Okay, we got these. I got Maxes. I need to get all my Maxes together too.
Marvel Max.
Did you say Marvel X?
Max.
Oh, Max. So we have Warlords here. I don't know if I should put these in the back room or not. I'm starting to think I should, but here's 128. I think it's more Dan Jurgens art, right? From 1988. No, it would say right here. So that we have 125, 123, 121. Okay, we got a lot of these. Let me see. You can make your best offer on these Warlords. Ordinarily, they'd be $1 each, but all these together, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So in this issue 96, 97, 98, 99. You got issue 100. So pretty cool, right? Adam Kubert. But this is before he got more flashy in the 90s, I think. That's pretty cool. Uh, 101, 102, 113, 121, 123, 125, and 128. So there's 12 of these. I normally do $1 each on these, but name your price on this stack of Warlord. It's yours. Here I have the haha pack from 2021. And I had 15 on that, but it's your best order. This is from the or best offer rather. This is from Maxwell Prince of Ice Cream Man, and it's the complete set plus variants of haha here.
You got a claim on Warlord, Aaron.
Nice. Okay, so there I had 12 Warlords there. So which ones do you want for $1 each, or best offer on the whole stack, Tat? So tell me what you'd like, my friend. Wow, Cat's getting tough in the chat. All for 12. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Tat. Tat collects Warlord, you know?
If you like fantasy stuff, it's a good read.
Yeah. And here we have haha. So $15 for haha pack. The second printing, all kinds of stuff in there. If you want to know specifics, let me know. $15 or best offer. Tat, thank you so much, man. And thank you for being so cool to me on your video, man. I know I shouldn't thank you, but just to let you know, I appreciate you. Good stuff, man. Let's see what time it is. Ooh, I'm going to be leaving in 25 minutes, but now I could turn the show off remotely from my phone, you guys, so I could let the stream keep going. And once I'm gone, Chad's going to show you some books he has, and Cicada Sonic, and Jeff might jump on just to say hi, and Tat's always welcome. Stuff like that, people. Here we have X-Men 36, the Phalanx Covenant. Oh no, it's the first appearance of Everett Thomas, later Sync. Dun, dun, dun. So I have $5 on this or best offer, but it's a pretty cool Andy Kubert cover. And it's a newsstand. So if you want to see the newsstand and you want to see what condition it's in, let me know. Say my name. Say my name. You're up to 14 books.
Books.
Oh, 14 bucks.
Gotta get up to that 30 for the free shipping. Come on, Tat. I do have from 1987. We got the Suicide Squad here. Looking pretty good. Nice and clean here. And yeah, so this would be another $3. But I also have issue 11 from 1988. And you could have both of these for $5. So issue 4 and issue 11 of Suicide Squad from the late 80s for $5. Here we have Teen Titans Spotlight on the Hawk. Pretty cool. You know, these are newsstands, right? But for me, newsstands, I think people took care of their newsstands in the late 80s. That might not always have been the case, but pretty cool. They say that's not. What's up, Missing Mars, dude? Glad you poured yourself a cold one, dude. Awesome. I'm going to be here for about 20 minutes. I did show some older comics today, older Superman earlier. So if you want to check the rewind tab, go for it. But here we have Teen Titans Spotlight on the Hawk, number 7 from 1987 for $3. Here we have Teen Titans Spotlight on the Changeling. He's used to be Beast Boy, but I think I like Changeling better. Yeah, dude, Terror from Doom Patrol's past. Something about being on an island and not escaping it or something, right? But I don't know if that has anything to do with this. But you could have issue 7 and 9 for $5 too. So this is $5 and this is $5. Here we have Action Comics 520. Ross Andrew art. That's pretty cool, right? I always liked him. With Superman. Well, it was a Ross Andrew cover, but it's Kurt Swan art inside here. Okay, I'm going to go $3 for this. So Action Comics issue 520 from 1980 for $3. Tats claiming Superman.
Nice. So thank you, Tat. I had Superman earlier in the show, you guys, too, as well, but plus you get action plus with Aquaman. Tat, what do you think of that?
Can't get enough Fish Boy.
Here we have a modern comic here. Captain America #6. I think it's pretty random. I don't know if I have the rest of this or not. This what happens sometimes. But if you want that for $2, let me know. Here's JLA Year 1, #1. I remember liking this as a kid. But we were reading Grant Morrison, JLA, and we were blown away by it. We thought it was the best, me and my friends. And so Mark Waid did this Year 1, and we were digging this too. But yours today for $1. Nice gatefold. Hey, sales boy, what is up? I'm actually have some old ASMs going to CGC due to Dylan, right? You know what I'm saying? Dylan.
You son of a bitch.
I love doing that. Yeah, he helps preserve comics. And yeah, sales boy. Thanks for swinging by and saying hi, dude. Appreciate you. And we'll have future videos about what Dylan did to these comics that I shipped out to him. I shipped out the first appearance of Elektra too. And some old ASMs. So here we have Frank Miller, Hell and Back. It's a Sin City love story, but it's 3 of 9 from 1999. I have this at $4, but I think it's more like just make an offer if you want some Frank Miller in your life. I'll just open it so you guys have an idea. It's that classic Dark Horse Frank Miller art, which was beautiful. That's why I had it at $4, I guess. But just best offer on that. Uh-oh, have to be Frank. What's going on? I'm scared. No, he'll give it to you straight. Dylan isn't going to mess around. That's what I like too. I don't need it. In general, don't need things sugar coated. But you guys should check out his videos. He really knows what he's doing. I think you'd really enjoy his videos, you guys. Here's a facsimile, right, of Jay Garrick, the Silver Age appearance of Jay Garrick, and the first mention of Earth 2, I guess. So it's one of those key Silver Age comics that's reprinted here. And I have this at $3 if you wanted to check it out and read it for yourself. Flash 123. Dylan Frank. Wow, you have the original, huh? I have to be frank with Dylan Frank.
Got to do the old Gone with the Wind, Franklin, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, Frank. There's an obscure Ween song called Frank too.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, give me a pork roll, egg, and cheese, if you please, with some gravy fries. Isn't this cool? This comic looks cool to me, dude. Ninja Elite #2. For $2. Yours today for $2. Well, geez, man. Well, now we got Dylan Frank bragging over here. I mean, come on. Dylan Frank's a cool name, though. Yeah, you're right. Here's first appearance of Wolverina in what the, back off, you hosers. I get the front cover. It's in my contract. Pretty cool. Wolverina. What's going on with Wolverina? Come on, camera. Do your job, camera. Oh, well. I have this at $4, but of course it's the best offer. Here is, I don't know. Here's a Spectacular Spider-Man, $240 for $2. Here's the science fair story of electronics. If you want to edumacate yourself, get some edumacation, from Radio Shack. They were kind of a cool, I don't know. This is nice and clean, you guys. 1981. Wow. Don't you want this for $2? I want my $2. I'm gonna do that one. You don't like your name? Did people I was gonna ask you if people picked on you, but I don't know, man. You seem like a dude that someone wouldn't freaking pick on, you know what I'm saying?
I want my $2.
Yeah, give me my $2 for that.
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu?
So yeah, I got another Action Comics here. For $3, $3, pretty cool. So we got more Kurt Swan art from 1981. Yeah, dude, we're here to edumacate. You know what I'm saying? I love edumacation, don't you? I know. But they were kind of cool with all the different parts and stuff. I don't think they're like that anymore, if they're still around or not. Who the hell goes to Radio Shack nowadays? It's when we knew how to do stuff, It's when we knew how to freaking troubleshoot circuits and stuff.
They're not around anymore. I love that place, though.
Yeah, I know. You get the jacks, right, for audio and stuff like that.
Yeah, cables, any kind of electronics, man.
But here's Action Comics, issue 522. $3. You got Action. Last time it was Action plus Aquaman. Now it's the Atom. If you can believe that. Here's a 1952 reprint of Mad. EC. Should we take a look at the condition? What condition our condition is in? And it's looking pretty good. And they reprinted it on similar like newsprint type stuff material. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Pretty cool. So you want this? I have it at $5 or best offer. I'm in the best offer mood right now, Here we have The Fly, #1 from Red Circle. How much for the Action comic? Action 522 for you, Tat, only $30. That's not bad, is it? No, it's $3. $3 holler. Yo, Wolf Blitz, what's up? Thanks for swinging by. I would check out. Are you going to be on Barbarian Kung Fu later? Let us know, dude. I freaking love that show. I would have been on there today, but I got to pick up my wife from the airport. I got to leave in like 10 minutes. But I'm going to have Chad take over the show. But yeah, I got some good stuff from Wolf Blitz, you guys. See, I don't just sell comics, I buy comics. You know. Here we have from 2023, The Unstoppable Doom Patrol #1. And I guess this is a 1 in 25. You guys, can you believe it? Are you freaking blown away or what? You know what I'm saying? For $5 or best offer. Okay, we got another claim. Thank you so much, Tat. Guys, check out Tat's new video that just came out praising his friends, right, Tat? Oh, you took my place. That was going to be my first time, and then he offered me another slot in September, but I'm going to be in Dayton, Ohio. I'm going to fly out. I'll get on there someday, but yeah, much love to that show, dude. I freaking love Barbarian Kung Fu show after this one. I try to end this show and get out of the way of Barbarian Kung Fu, you know what I mean? All right, Tat. 522 action for $3. You know, if you're going to do 1 in 25, people, you want a more compelling, you know, cover, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to do 125, but it's like, why not make it so freaking BA that people are like, oh my God, there's not many of those printed, dude. You know? All right, so now we got a bunch of Hulks. Incredible Hulk. And I don't even know if I even showed these before. But they're newer. You know? Donnie Cates was on it. I think he got into like a car accident or something like that. Freaking sucked. Because he was bringing rock and roll back into comics, I thought. You know, he did great on that Thanos series that I was reading there. But here's Hulk #8 with a legacy number of 775. And here's the first full appearance of Frozen Charlotte. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I guess people like the newer Hulks. Here's 8. Here's 10. But it's actually a different. It's under the same legacy numbers, but this doesn't have the Incredible Hulk on it, and this is a different series. So, but here's number 10. Here's number 11 of the same similar series. A lot of S's there. Here's 12. Pretty cool cover. Am I right? Do you guys like it? Here's 13. Here's another 13, but this is the Pride Allies variant for all those who need pride. You know? So here's 14. Weapon extraction. Dun, dun, dun. Here's 15. Pretty cool, right? 17. 18. And 26. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these, man. I normally want $2 each. That would make it $22. Yours today for $18. That gets you well on your way to $30. That meaning free shipping. Is that outrageous or what? I think that's outrageous. Here we have now I won't remember which one was the first appearance. Oh well. Here's an art germ. Beautiful. Beautiful art germ variant edition. No, you get the Pride one or you get nothing, mister. Dun, dun, dun. All right. What do we have here? Claim 10? No, you get the Pride one. You give it to somebody in your shop. Nobody's going to grab this from me. Sorry. Love hurts sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you don't need 8. You want 10, 11, 12, and 13. And 14. I might as well just keep that Pride one. If you don't want it, come on. Come on, people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for $10. Come on, Dan. Work with me here. That's what that's supposed to be. Are you going to haggle me? 10 comics, please. Really? All recent Hulk? Then you definitely get the Pride one, dude. I'm sneaking it in there whether you like it or not. And what I say, 18? Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Let me take this off so you have something to look at. Incredible artwork here, folks. 1/25 cover. Look at that. All right, Cicada Sonic, thank you so much. You get all of them. What are we talking? Did I say 18? I'm sure you're gonna freaking text me or something later, Cicada. But thank you, Dan. Appreciate you being here, man. Really do. And please stick around for Cicada. He's going to be showing things later, you guys. I suppose so. I don't know. I do live in Washington, in Olympia. I was just having a nice time there, people. Okay, so nothing serious. Jeez, God. I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. Here's Mercy Art Germ variant. Pretty cool for $3 or best offer. Mercy #1. I heard the pretty woman song, Mercy. All right. Here's 1981.
Tat's claiming mercy.
Yeah, Tat. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna fly out and meet Dan someday. We got a lot in common. If he'll let me. So thank you, man. Tat, you rock, dude. Tat. You just like art germ, man. Mercy. All right, so I only have a minute left. I'm going to show 2 more Action Comics. I have this Action Comics 523 for $3 from 1981. And I have this Action Comics 528. It's got a lot more staining. and stuff like that, but it's still a good reader. So this one would be $2, you guys. $2. So these two for $5, essentially, right? Action Comics $5.23 and $5.28 for $5, or this one for $2 and this one for $3. You can break them up. What's up? 523. What's up? Was that a claim, Gary?
Cat claims the action.
That's like, get a piece of your action. Oh no, Soup. That's what that was. Superman. I thought you were like, sup, dude, sup. He got them. Okay, these go to Gary. Thank you, Tat. You're really being kind to our friend Gary in the woods, but he's really good to us too. You know, they can go to Gary. Yeah, totally, dude. Totally. You know, I just want to thank everyone for being here. No, we can't be like, no, you have them. No, you have them.
I got to jump out real quick, Aaron, and then put me back in so I can turn my camera around.
Which is it, you guys? Who wants these more? Does Tat want them more, or does Gary want them more? I thought Gary was like saying, sup. And I got to leave, you guys. I actually got to run out the door here. So. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, cool. So Gary says he'll take them. Gary, you rock, man. You're a good man. And thank you so much for always supporting the show. I really appreciate you, Gary. All right, so I'm going to switch the audio. To my laptop. And why not? Why don't I switch the camera? Might as well do that too, people. Yo, people. My UFO is lit up right now. Got a problem with that? Whoa, what happened? It didn't turn off. Jeez. You know? We got Metal Elf. Metal Elf will drive you mad. I almost wanted to go back to the freaking microphone. Bang your head. Metal Elf will drive you mad. Right, Chad? Oh, he's like in the back waiting for me. Dar.
Yes, sir.
523 and 528. You guys, I literally have to run out the freaking door. I would appreciate if Cicada jumped on, at least set up so I can get him on. Anyone who wants to be on, it'd be easier for you to come on now. I could do it from the phone, I think, but I'll definitely be able to end the show around 5:15 or so from the phone. But I got to head out the freaking door, man. Thank you, buddy. Love you guys. Love you guys lots. And you take it away, Chad.
Drive safe, buddy.
Thanks. I'm gonna stay kind of. I'm hoping Cicada will just jump on, and anyone else who wants to jump on.
Okay. So for shipping, 1 to 5 books is $5. Anything over 6 or more is $10. $50 purchase, you get free shipping. I take PayPal or Square. You can find me at there on Instagram. Hit me up. And all first-time customers get a free book. So we're going to start with just a bunch of, it's all kind of mixed up, but here is ASM 255. This is First Black Fox. See if I can get it in there a little bit better. That's high grade for $14. Put the comments on so I can see. All right. Yes, Gary. Chat time. And I'll just put them next to it. This is a modern book. This is Void Rivals. Kendrick Lim. It's a 1 in 50. Near mint for $30. Pretty. We got Punisher War Journal, number 15. Nice Jim Lee cover. Minty for $4. There's a bigger one. This is Uncanny X-Men 129. This is actually a direct. Get that. Oh, we got 2 errands. That is the first appearance of Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost, and quite a few of the members of the Hellfire Club before they turn into the Hellfire Club. Jason Wingard, I believe. That is $100, and that is high grade. And then we've got Spectacular Spider-Man, number 90. This is a newsstand, high grade. This book ties with 2 other books. They came out, I don't know if they messed up the scheduling, but this is the first Black Suit Spidey along with Amazing Spider-Man 252 and a Marvel team-up. They were all released in the same month. And that one is for $50. Newsstand, high grade. And I have 2 of them in different conditions, but they are both newsstands. I believe this is First Carrion. It's also early Frank Miller art. $20 on this one. And then an even mintier copy for $30. And if you're interested in these, you can always hit me up on Instagram afterwards. If you want to do like a bundle of things, that would be cool as well. Got Amazing Spider-Man 362. That is Second Carnage. Near mint for $40. We've got Third Carnage. Near mint for $35. ASM 363. Got Amazing Spider-Man 530. Nice Ron Garney cover for $10. ASM 358 with the gatefold cover for $6. Mark Bagley. Amazing Spider-Man 366. Cool Eric Larson cover for $6. I'll do 5 if somebody wants it. All right. We have the Frankenstein Monster. 7.5 for $15. Nice 20 center. Punisher Max Series number 2, Garth Ennis, cool Tim Bradstreet cover for $3. And if anybody wants me to open these up, so you can take a look at the condition, just put it out there in the chat. I will do that. Spectacular Spidey 28. I see Gary's comment. Oop, yikes. Okay, so I'll finish that one up, Gary, and then I'll take a look. Spectacular Spider-Man number 64. This is the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger, both on the cover and inside. High grade for $75. And then Gary had Spidey 28. Yeah, Gary, I'll do that. Talking the 21. All right, Gary claims Spectacular Spidey. Thank you, Gary. Make you a little pile here. Hey, Bruce. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. All right. Next, got The Amazing Spider-Man 583. This is the third print variant with the Obama cover. How patriotic. It does have a COA from my comic shop, Lone Star, that it is indeed that. Cool little 90s newsstand. We got Violator #1 for $3. Nice Mike Mayhew Vampirella foily beautiful cover there for $5. And we have Incredible Hulk 377. This is the first print for $30. This is
I'll go pick up Margaret, kitty.
kind of color negative second print for $25. Save up, Gary. Definitely, it's a cool book for sure, man. We got second Puma, Amazing Spider-Man 257. Thank you, Bruce. For $18. That's high grade as well. These out. And we have Amazing Spider-Man 337, The Return of the Sinister Six. Dope ass Eric Larson cover with all the Sinister Six on there. High grade, $25. Got 331. I guess it went out of order. Another Eric Larson. This one is for $20. Got Amazing Spider-Man 330. Another Eric Larson cover for $20. And again, I will entertain offers. So if anyone's interested or even a run of these, please let me know. Amazing Spider-Man 327 for $10. Eric Larson cover. We got Magneto, the master of magnetism. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 110. This is the first appearance of Gibbon for $25. It's kind of a mid-grade copy, but definitely still intact. You'll see, there's some spine wear there. But for a 20 center, I don't think you can go too wrong, man. Got Uncanny X-Men 207. Kind of iconic JR cover. Wolverine ripping through the cover for $15. That's high grade. And this is a Wizard Ace Edition book that they did. You had to order it from Wizard, high grade, for $25. It is, let's see, kind of a reprint of Incredible Hulk 181, but it's got kind of like a acetate cover. I'll show you there. Yeah, I like that. Really cool book, though. That one's for $25. Some of these Wizard Ace books and 1/2 books are getting kind of hard to find these days. That one's $25. This is Devil May Cry #1. I believe that's the first iteration of Devil May Cry in comic books. Amazing Michael Turner cover. And that is $100. And that is in very, very, very minty condition. We've got, I think I got these backwards. Okay. I have the brand new day, or excuse me, one more day run here. This is Amazing Spider-Man 544. Amazing Joe Quesada cover for $12. 207. Yeah, that works, Gary. Appreciate it. That's got 15 and 12. Thank you, Gary. Got that set aside for you. Okay. And the second part in the story, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh, thank you, Gary. Number 24. Another cool Joe Quesada cover. Very much a storytelling kind of cover. That one's for $5. We have the third part of the story, Sensational Spider-Man number 41 for $5. And part 4 of the story, Amazing Spider-Man 545 for $12. If someone is interested in all 4 parts of that story, I would definitely do. Let me see here. I would do 20. Do 20 for all of these for the full storyline. Cool. He has to choose between Mary Jane and saving Aunt May. Mephisto kind of shows up. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Runaways #1. Brian K. Vaughan. They did a TV show of this earlier. High grade, $5. Pull out some more books. We've got Thor, God of Thunder, number 16, Jason Aaron, Ron Garney, for $4. Beautiful painted cover. I have a lot of Amazing Spider-Man. We'll just go $3 on all these. If anyone is interested, I'll go through them kind of quick. Got $4.90. JR cover. Got J. Scott Campbell cover. And again, all of these are $3. $4.93. Got $4.94. $4.95.
What's going on?
$4.96. All right, I forgot $4.89 there. Frank Cho cover. Some of those are Mike Deodato Jr. Got $4.97. $4.98. This is issue 500. High grade for this one's 20. Aaron scared you? Yeah. We've got Amazing Fantasy #1. This is a key. This is the first Spider Girl Aranya. I'm probably saying that wrong, but for $35. That is high grade near mint. So if you're into your spider variants, it's a good one to pick up. She'll be along sometime. And Amazing Fantasy #2. Yeah, Mark Brooks art for $5 on that one. Got ASM 509 for $3. $510 for $3. $501 $3. Yeah. We've got kind of a return of Black Suit Spidey there, back in black. This is Amazing Spider-Man 539 for $10. Little Ron Garney cover. And we have Amazing Spider-Man 570. This is the second print. I think first cover of what was that? Toxin or Agent Venom there for $10. Yeah, I already showed that. Got a newer Amazing Spider-Man #1, the Art Germ variant for $8. Yeah, beautiful. We got Black Cat, Mary Jane. This is Spectacular Spider-Man #27 in a newsstand. This is the first Frank Miller on Daredevil art for $35. Got Venom Lethal Protector #1 for $40. Everyone needs one of these or multiples of them in your collection, for sure. This is a newer Venom Lethal Protector. This is the Walmart variant edition for $5. We've got Beavis and Butthead #1 for $25. Scraping the jaw, scraping the jaw. Doing their little Judas Priest impression there. We've got Black Panther #1, a newsstand. Got that one for $50. Some great Jack Kirby art. Gotta love the King, man. Got Captain America #34. Great Alex Ross painted cover for $15. I believe that's when Bucky takes over as Cap. $15 on that one. Got Deadpool #1 with kind of a Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #4 homage there with the cool James Bond swirl and all that for $20. Got Edge of Spider-Verse #1 for $5. Got Fantastic Four 247. It's a cool John Byrne Doom cover for $5. Newsstand as well. I don't know. I just love that cover. The land is mine. Haha. Without everything falling over. Okay. Fantastic Four, the Reborn Jim Lee for $3. Gary, all right, thank you, sir. Got you down for the Fantastic Four. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, we got an older Ghost Rider there. 35 center, newsstand number 29. Cool. Dr. Doom and OG Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze for $10. This one. And a newer Ghost Rider. Welcome in, Entropy in Comics. Glad you're here. We got Ghost Rider #1, the Scotty Young variant. If you like Scotty Young, for $8. We got Image #1 G.I. Joe J. Scott Campbell cover for $12. Someone's into this. I would do 10. You like your Joe? Yo Joe. We got Guardians of the Galaxy #1. The Bendis run from the Marvel Now era for $10. Steve McNiven did the art. Beautiful art in it. Fun story. Back to a little bit older. We got Longshot #1. This is high grade for $25. There's only really a little bit, like right there. And there's a small crease there. But besides that, Art Adams. You like Art Adams art, which I don't know why you shouldn't. But 25 on that. Yeah, that should be fine, Gary. This is New Mutants Dead Souls #1. It is signed by Mark Brooks. Right there. Beautiful Magic cover. And COA right here. You got it, Gary. No problem. For $40 on that one, signed with COA. Okay. We've got Punisher #1. This is the first of the limited series. In high grade for $65. Shipping for 1 to 5 books is $5. 6 and above is $10, and if you buy $50 or more, you get free shipping. And everyone who is a first-time customer, you get a free book included. So, thank you for asking, Goblin Collector there. Appreciate it. Okay. Then we've got Warlock #15. This is the first cover of Gamora. Kind of cut in there, Aaron. Okay. So, yeah, I got 40 on that. First, Gamora cover Thanos Origin for $40, and that is a newsstand, high grade. Beautiful cover for $40. Got Wolverine the End, #1 for $3. That's high grade. Grab another stack here. I have a few of these in varying conditions. That's how they're kind of priced out. Miracle Man #1. Copy is 30. This is the rebirth of Miracle Man. Great Alan Moore, Gary Leach story. Later on, Neil Gaiman takes it over. Another copy for 30. And this is even higher grade, near mint for 40. So if you've not read that, I definitely highly suggest it. It will blow your mind. I've got Demon Days X-Men #1 variant for $10. Got X-Men 14. This is a connecting cover, I believe. Exclusive, retailer exclusive for $10. Cool. Apocalypse cover. 10.
Yo, can you people hear me?
Yep.
Or I put my mic on then.
Okay. I've got Star Wars Life Days, 2 different covers of it, both for $5. I believe this is it's the first appearance of the Wookiee homeworld. That one's 5. And that one's 5. Speaking of Wizard 1/2s, this is Wizard Lady Death, the Crucible 1/2 for $10. And it does have the little COA they give you. Wolverine #1 from the Marvel Now era for $4. Transformers #17 for $8. More than meets the eye. Into the Smelting Pool. This is Something is Killing the Children, #16, Frankie's Comics edition. Kind of hard to see, but it is shiny, blood splattered, and beautiful for $8. Got Ghostbusters Annual from 2018. These are actually kind of hard to find. From IDW for $8. This is a big, thick boy, as you can see, annual. Got Dark Horse Presents, #36. This is the first Alien versus Predator for $18. So if you're a fan of Predator or Aliens, it's definitely a book to have. Got some 0 Point Fortnite. Still in the poly bag, brand new, for $5 each. I don't know. I guess there's a code or something in them. And number one, $5 too. Of the Fortnite 0 Point. This is actually an art print for $10. It's kind of a pretty art print. Got Harley Quinn, number one. This is the Walmart variant for $6. I'd do $5 if someone wants it. Cool. Amanda Connor. The Amanda Connor cover. Jeez. All right. And then Harley Quinn is a one-shot Loot Crate exclusive. Another Amanda Connor cover for $5. Got Batman Eternals, number one. This is the Walmart variant, Jason Fabok. That's cool cover. We have some George Perez goodness in a newsstand. This is Wonder Woman number one for $20. The interiors on this are just breathtaking. How that guy can fit in so much detail in little panels, I do not know. But that's why he's George Perez, and I'm not. Or was, is, forevermore. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I believe this is a 1 in 10, if I'm not mistaken. For $5. So if you like your Power Rangers, there's a lot of them there. A whole multiverse of Rangers, I guess. Got Green Ranger for $5. And I'm just about done. And then, yeah, if anyone is looking for anything, I am currently going through and sorting and pricing books and all that. Another Inhak Lee, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, $5. This is Virgin variant edition of Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog. This was a series from Image. Same guy who did Philadelphia. I got 15 on that. I would entertain offers, and I have several of those. They're limited to 400. Really cool story. If you like ghost stories and supernatural and all that kind of stuff. I have The Me You Love in the Dark. This is a Virgin variant, limited to 400 for $15. Cool Scotty Young written story. Again, if you like spooky stuff, you just may like that. And then I have Grimm number one. This is cover A for $10. Stephanie Phillips, when I met her at MC3, confirmed this has been sold to Netflix and will be an animated show. So look for that to come out. Really cool book though. $10 on that for cover A. Got House of Slaughter number one for $5. I do have some multiples of that as well. Anyone is interested. Have Primordial number one. Cool Jeff Lemire story. NASA space story. And we have have, this was the more recent Spawn Batman crossover. I believe this is a 1 in 25 black and white variant of it for $10. This is Jason Fabok. If you like Spawn black and white art, you can't go wrong on that. $10. And then this is Spawn, I believe 301, the Alex Ross for 15. And this is nice and minty. Yeah, that monkey did not want to be there. That's for sure, Gary. For sure. And then this is actually a set of 8 Billion Genies, cover A, B, and C. This will be coming to Amazon Prime eventually. So that's cover A. This is cover B by Jenny Frison. And cover C by Declan Shelby. So all three of these covers for $40. $40. And this cover alone is about 40 on eBay. So you kind of get the other two for free. And then last but not least, I have a full set of Grant Morrison's The Filth 1 through 13. All of them for $25. So if you'd like to read The Filth, this is way less than cover price for all 13 issues. So 25 on that. Again, if anyone is looking for anything, please hit me up. And I guess we can switch it over to, yeah, that's a lot of filth. If Cicada's ready, I could probably hit him up. You there, Aaron? Or is Cicada backstage? So again, for all three of these, $40. Oh, thank you, Gary. I got those set aside for you. Appreciate it. Well, until Dan's ready. Let's see what else I got. Guess I can just. Okay. All right. Got Red Room Trigger Warnings. Number 3, Ed Pisker, for $3. Oh wait, excuse me. That's Jeff. Nope. Excuse me. That is not. Oh, here it is, Gary. I found your book. Right there. That's right. Cool. All right.
I was thinking like 6:30. Chad, does that work?
Like 6:30?
Do you have enough to go that long?
How much longer is that?
15 minutes.
How much?
About 15 minutes, it looks like.
Okay, yeah, I can do that, man.
I thought Jeff was going to show too. Is Jeff not showing?
No, apparently not. No. Yeah, I got some stuff.
Otherwise, I could be like 5 minutes or whatever. I wasn't by the computer when he said that. Sorry.
Oh, no worries, man. Right, and ready to. I've got some hardcovers and manga if anyone is interested a little bit. And then a few slabs. This is, oh boy. Okay. So this is actually part of Fist of the North Star. This is Jump Comics number 14. And I got that for $5. And that is an import. And then this one is Fist of the Blue Sky, number 2. This is kind of a prequel to Fist of the North Star. These are pretty hard to come by. Kind of continues the story, and I got 20 on this one. I got 20 and then 5. A few hardcovers. This is Daphne Byrne, part of the Joe Hill House Comics. So if you like horror, I got that for 15. It's a DC Black Label. Kelly Jones art. It's creepy as hell. Got a couple of singles. I got 15 on that one. Still brand new sealed. Got All-Star Batman. It's hardcover, collects it. The DC Universe Rebirth for $15. That is still sealed, brand new. Let's see here. Yep, for 15. Smash that like button. Yes. Help get the message out, help the algorithm, all that good stuff. So this is a Fables Encyclopedia for $15, brand new, still sealed. Bill Willingham and Mark Buckingham. Kind of goes through and tells you all about the Fables universe and all that. Got a hardcover presentation of Batman Detective Comics 1000. That is for $15. So it's Batman Detective Comics 1000. A few extras and cool stuff in there. Still sealed for $15. Cover on it is 20. I kind of like the hardcovers for certain things that I'm going to reread a lot. I have a few copies of this in singles, but here is the hardcover of Batman the Killing Joke, the deluxe edition, for $15. That is still sealed and brand new. And if you've not read that, what have you been doing with your life? Great stuff. Alan Moore, check it out. And we've got Action Comics 1000. That's another, I think, 20 or 25 cover price for $15 from me. Brand new, never read. I think my cellophane's starting to come off a little bit, but yeah, never read. For $15. And then I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a couple slabs. Slabs.
Slab attack.
Slab attack.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still on the road, people, and we're gonna have Cicada up next. And I don't know how much longer.
Are you watching the show while you're driving?
No, I hit some spots where I got disconnected, but I'm trying to stay present with the show so I know when it's Cicada's turn so I can control. I am the one with the controls. I am the controller, right?
Oh, I got you. I was thinking 6:30. Does that work? When are you going to be done driving?
Well, I don't know how much time do you need, Chad?
Oh, I'm just filling in until Cicada's ready, till Dan's ready.
I can start. I thought
Okay.
Jeff was going to go too, so I was planning on after Jeff, but if he's not around.
Yeah, Jeff seemed to he seems to be gone. So yeah,
Okay,
however you want to do this.
I got like 6 slabs, and then I can throw it over to Cicada here. And
Sounds
good?
cool.
All right, man.
All right. We got Batman
Appreciate
663. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. I got $40 on this. This is a 9.8 Andy Kubert cover. I'm probably getting a glare, but that's what happens with plastic. I got 40 on that. And if you order a slab, it is an extra $8 shipping, just because it's a pain and it costs a lot. So this is Strange Tales 178, the first appearance of Magus. Warlock begins at a 7.0, off white to white pages for $50. Thank you, Gary. I got House of Slaughter.
I
Number
like that
one.
Warlock.
Yeah. You claiming it?
Not yet, but
Oh, your audio is terrible, but I imagine you're not. I got House of Slaughter number one, 9.8 for $35. There is a little what do they call that? Newton ring there. Doesn't damage anything. But yeah, when I first got it, I was like, what is oily on a book? But apparently it's a reaction of the plastic. It doesn't do anything to the book. This is Thor number 52, 9.8. It's a CBCS for $30. Beautiful, beautiful painted cover there. Yeah. New Mutants 26. This is for $40. 9.8. Yeah, it is. Yep. I was trying to pay attention to the chat earlier. So that one is for 40, or excuse me, 35. 35. And last one, American Vampire number one, 9.6, Scott Snyder and Stephen King, and that is for $100. So that is it, guys. I appreciate everyone for checking out my stuff, and for claiming. I really appreciate it, Gary. That. And we can turn her on over to Cicada when he's ready. Oh, that's why. Button was being held down. So it's like.
That's just me.
What's that?
Aaron, are you driving? I'm concerned he's driving while he's on the phone.
Right.
Cat,
did you
get your did you get your mystery bag, Cat? Did you open the one, the Queen in Black?
Did I get any?
If you got
No.
my last, I was asking Cat. I sent her a box. Lady Braven. I was wondering if she got it yet or opened the what she got in the mystery bag, because I got another one I can show.
The mystery. Yeah, I should have had him give me the StreamYard link so I can get it through my laptop. But next time.
I thought he was saying that he wanted it to happen right away, but maybe he wasn't.
I think he was, but then his audio started cutting out, and I think he might have went through a bad spot of reception or something. So until
Cool, Cat. Sounds like it's in your PO box, so that's good. I didn't check the tracking all the way through on that one. So many boxes. Oh my gosh. I have a bunch of new stuff that I'm just going to offer for $1 off cover. $3, $4, $5 categories. A few $3 Bronze Age things that Gary might want. Hello?
Hurrah!
Hello? It's kind of. Ooh, should I turn the top light on? The light's always different. I gotta get a. Not as long too bad.
All right. So how long are you gonna be? So because I'm in and out, man. I got bad connection here, but so I know when to come back.
Whatever you want.
This
Whatever's
is
convenient for you, man.
it's 4:25 or 4:26 my time. Should I come back in about a half hour or so? See where you're at, or longer?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Five till or something.
Carry on.
You can't watch stuff, right? I'm not showing the Spider-Man because you can't see it.
Well, there's a good chance that suddenly I'm out. You know, as for some
I'll
reason
do
the
that
phone isn't
do that next
interacting with the car very well. You know, so
How am I going to ship this freaking gigantic thing to whoever gets it eventually? It's going to be
nice.
the biggest pain to ship. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
but I'll talk to you later. I'll let you do your thing.
All right.
Yep. Ooh.
Treasury edition. I thought Aaron might want that. That's an $18 cover price. Plus, that's going to be a little extra shipping because it's crazy size. Figuring out how to ship that where the corners aren't going to get crunched will be fun. So I've got just the $3 on. What did I do with those? I'm going to start with the stuff that I had for. Oh, yeah, it's just the $3 on. Yeah. We'll start with the stuff that I had kind of curated for whoever might be watching. Jeff's not here, so I had one for him. Then he had a special order that he placed with me because I'm working on my 3 distributor orders every Monday. That's what I'll be doing right after this. This is an awesome Secret Origins for $1 that I highly recommend. It has 4 possible origin stories of the Phantom Stranger in one book. One of them is by Alan Moore. It's quite riveting, but they're all really good. Different creative teams on each one. Just $1. Highest recommendation. That is really good. Anybody watch Lanterns last night or today? Yeah, these are 3s. That's what is that? 1987 Copper Age. And I've got a Green Lantern 151 from 1982. This is 3. Got a few $3 ones here. Great Marv Wolfman writing, 1982. Awesome Joe Staton pencils. That's just $3. Put this into new dollar zone. Uno momento. We have Justice League of America 125. Signpost issue. Complete, covers attached, all that good stuff. I read it all the way through. 125. That's just $3. Goes good with the Green Lantern. That wire's not used right there. Let's pick it up. This one is from 73, I think. Teen Titans 38. I think this Nick Cardy cover, it looks a lot like Neil Adams, but I'm pretty sure it's Nick Cardy. But full Nick Cardy interiors. Can't remember. But this is a super trippy psychedelic story for just $3. Same thing, complete. I read it. I checked all the pages. Covers attached. It's a super cool book for just $3. These are all different price points at the beginning here because I'm just showing some stuff that I had set aside. This was for Jeff. He's not around, but he wanted me to get him one of these. This is actually Incredible Hulk issue number 10. Or Infernal Hulk number 10, but it doesn't even show that on the cover. Because welcome to Marvel in 2026. So this is a $15. Is a unread, near mint, super fresh X-Men 149. That's why I have that spotlight there. You can see there's no crimping finger marks from being read. This is a fantastic copy. Almost wanted to keep that. Seriously thought about it. But yeah, time traveling Bronze Age fresh, 1981, $15. I think that's a really great price for that, especially when you consider the free shipping at $40. Classic Claremont Cockrum. And then I have one $20 book. Oh, thanks, Gary. $1. I see that. I appreciate it. Really good book. Oh, I can move that down. Gotcha. Thank you. Got it. Aaron has bought a bunch of stuff from me in this time frame and price range. So I guess I'll show it. Maybe he'll see it later, but I'll go ahead and show it. I have a really nice Avengers number 40 from this is $20. I have it at about, depending on how strict you are on various criteria, it's somewhere between a 5.5 and a 7. Really nice, couple really minuscule, isolated cover incursions. Back is really pretty, really mild tanning, or not dark enough to do any real grading. Downturns, but that's really beautiful. And that's $20. 1967. They were having so much fun back then. Yeah, this looks like completely smooth. There's some really faint stress lines over here that are not color breaking that you can only see if I really catch it. They're just impressions. But in terms of the book being like flipped through and read, I would say no. It just looks like it was stored without a bag in a stack somewhere for a while. Super nice. So that's some random price points that I had just put together for a Monday night, thinking that Jeff and Aaron might be watching, but that's okay. They can watch it later. Nobody wants the Teen Titans for $3. Okay. Now I have $3. Bunch of recent stuff, including stuff that just came out like last week. Some of these are up to $2 off cover price. So we'll do the threes first. Yeah. So good chance to try some new stuff at $5. This would probably be $5 tops. There might be some sixes in here, but this is the most recent Absolute Green Arrow. It's your $5 cover price. If you want to check that out and haven't had a chance. If your LCS is out or far away, here's the last issue, the current issue, not the last issue, the current issue of Lobo. This is an ongoing series. I think it's probably got around 100 issues with Scotty Young penning the entire time. I think they're having a really good time. Corona and Scotty Young together on that is an ongoing. If you need that back to the first issue, I have pretty much all of these back to the first issue. If you want to run and give you a good discount. My favorite Czech artist, Step John Sajic, never know how to say his name. Gary wants to try the Green Arrow 4 for $3. Thanks, Gary. That's $2 off cover. If you want us back to the first issue, the whole set, let me know. We can email about it or whatever. I could give you at least $1 off cover. I have multiple variants, so you could pick. You could pick from what you wanted. I try to give a really good deal right when it comes out. Batman 12. This is the first first appearance of this new Verity Pennyworth, who I'm somehow related to Alfred. I haven't read it yet. I'm behind on Batman. That one can be, that's $2 off. That's a sweet deal. If you're into Concrete, one of my favorite comics from the 80s, when I was in the 80s, I had all the Concretes. There's a new Concrete. It just started. The first issue is amazing. I'm super excited to read the second issue. But here's the first one for $2 off cover. Looks like a perfect copy. The New Terminal series, the New Terminal universe. Kirkman, Casey, Kubert. They don't even have Finch on the cover. David Finch is involved with this. Maybe he's not in the first issue. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the new universe. The sketch cover, probably going to age pretty well. That's a $6 cover price, so that's half price. $3. Current Chip Zdarsky, everybody's raving about Captain America 14. This is the Token Fighting Souls. Some new game that's not Rivals, apparently. That's $2 off cover. It's $5 cover. Transformers, the movie with a new cover. I can't remember who did this cover, but the new variant. Is it on there? Does it say? Can I read that signature? Kerschel? I don't know who that is. I have a whole sets of that available if you want it from the first issue with variant, I think, or the original cover. Mask number 3, that's $4 cover. I have that back to the first issue, a variety of variants if you're interested. Here's another Mask 3. The newest addition to the Energon universe, which now is going to have Rom. That's so freaking cool. Rom with Mask and White Sky number 5. I have that back to the first issue if anybody wants to check that out. Scary stuff. I have one copy of a first print of number 1 of White Sky available. Spy Bunnies number 1. This is brand new from Antarctic Press, kind of a manga vibe by Chuck Dixon. Never thought I'd see Chuck Dixon doing something with this much of a manga motif. But that's cool. It's $5. Chuck Dixon, co-creator of Bane, Gotham, legendary Gotham scribe. I usually try to check out stuff he's doing. He only does independent stuff now. Here is one of the Lozano, awesome 80s throwback Lozano, Alexander Lozano covers of Storm. That's a $5 cover price. Usually I would probably do these as a winner's choice, so $3 would be the starting price. Because someone might see something that they are happy to pay cover price for and bid it up to 4 or 5. Super cool Catwoman. I get this every month. One of my favorite ongoings from DC. If you want to try Absolute Flash for $2 off cover, this is the latest issue of Absolute Flash, number 18. You can try it for $3 instead of 5. Pretty cool cover. The people that have been reading it from the beginning, a lot of people are saying that it's starting to get really good, and it's been kind of a slow burn, but it's starting to gel for them now. So you might want to check that out and just jump in. I don't think you need to start that from any particular point at this point. Fort Psycho #1. I just read this. It's nuts. This is not a real whiskey ad. It's related to the universe inside the book. Saw whiskey from Strategic Alliances Worldwide. I thought it was a real booze ad when I saw the book. I'm like, oh, cool. There's adult comic book companies that are having liquor bottles advertised on the back. But yeah, this story's crazy. I'm debating on whether to keep a run for myself, but you also get the free comic book day intro background thing to Fort Psycho, a prequel, prelude, if you will. So that's half cover plus the free comic prelude. That's crazy cheap. Try something new for $3. The New Dorks both have amazing covers. Brett Bean just continues to astound. Can't wait to see this stuff animated, or should be in a game too, honestly. This is a variant. I can't remember who the artist is. Also superbly rendered. I can't even remember who did this, but it's an awesome cover. I have Dork from issue 1 if you want to run in a discount or whatever. Highly recommended. Punisher #7. This is the most recent issue. I think this is Simone DeMeo. I think. Might be wrong. Hard to remember all these artists. Hundreds of them. It's an 80s Storm rendition from Alexander Lozano did. There's a Magic one I have, a Colossus one. The Rogue is fun. Yeah, those are pretty in demand, Gary, if you want to grab one of those. This is the excellent Barbara Gordon Breakout series. It's $5 cover price. I think this is Dave Johnson painted cover. This is in the current continuity of the Matt Fraction Batman. It's happening like simultaneously. So if you're into the current Matt Fraction Batman, I could give you a deal on this whole miniseries too. I'm not sure when it's ending. I don't think it's been revealed, but it's on issue 4 right now. Here's the cover A. Gorgeous Dan Mora. Just crazy rich colors and pencils and inks. This is Dan Mora Clayface #2, cover A. I have a variant, and I can get you the first issue too. I think DC has it timed that this will be concluding right when the movie comes out. Or maybe there'll be a couple issues left. I'm not sure. But that looks amazing. Man, that's pretty. Yeah, for sure. Lozano is a very talented cover artist. I don't think I've seen him do any interiors. I'm sure there are some. But speaking of another hot cover artist, this is Eom. I think it's Seong, EOM. That's $2 off cover price. Issue 22. Batgirl. If you like Eom, I have a handful together somewhere I can give you a deal on. Batgirl. If anybody wants a Lanterns poster, I have one for $5. It's crisp and fresh. Crispy fresh. Exciting and new. Okay, where am I going to put these at? Bum, 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 bum. 15. Let's put those there. Okie doke. Do you like Nova, Gary? Do you like Bronze Age Nova, Gary? They have like a super fresh. I have a $3 one and a $5 one. I watched it last night. Yep. This is like a 9.4. This is speaking of. This is like unread 70s Nova. I think this is the one. Yeah. This is crazy. It's like flat unread. I think I was gonna list this for like $15 or something, but this was what I was gonna show on a Monday. $5. This is a $5. I have a $5 zone I could show stuff from. I have $3 zone. Yeah, this is like time travel crazy, like I was 5 years old or something. Marv Wolfman and Sal Buscema and the great Frank Giacoya inking. That is really fresh. For the price of a current comic book, that is awesome. Is there a price point people want to see? I have foils. I'll show those bags in case someone wants to open a bag. That's always fun. But yeah, this is what Lady Braven got from me. She got the combo deal with the promo Queen Black. I think these are all foils. And they put out promo Super Balls with Venom on one side. So I figured there's a pressure, the tensile strength to put in the ball in the sleeve. Gives it a pretty cool exhibition. But yeah, that's 10 package with the Super Ball. If you wanted one without the ball, which I don't know why you would, but then it would be cover price for 8. And here is the Terminal blind bag. I have these for cover $6. All kinds of crazy fun stuff in there. I think this is going to be like an Invincible level duration type universe, so always cool to get first issues of that and just stash them away for a while. This was the last issue of the last Thundercats run. I have a big run of that, and I probably should just stick this with that to top off the run. But I think these are all exclusive to this too, or I would not have gotten it. But I'm doing that for 15. It's 5. It's a 1984 cover price. Funny. 1984. I'm gonna let other people think about Lanterns. There's a lot going on in it. I definitely have some critiques, but it's very ambitious. I'm doing a Turtles bag deal. You get the 13 blind bag with the brand new 300th issue Legacy, which is issue 20 of the same run, for $1 off each. So instead of 12, it's 10. Plus you get a poster from this promo mag with a cool Rocketeer cover on it, actually, from a new Rocketeer series that has started. But there's a Turtles promo poster. I can't show the whole thing without screwing it up, but it matches to Eastman. And it's a Laird and Eastman poster that matches the poly wrap. So you get a crispy promo poster and the 2 bags for just $10. Sold some of those on weekend shows. That's a good deal. And then if anybody has Ben 10 or kids, younger people in their life that's into the Ben 10, this is a super cool gift. Issue number 2. I don't have one first prints anymore, but I have one in other prints, or if you're interested in the 4th issue just came out of this as well. I think I'll be showing one of those in a moment. Do people want to see a mix of like 10, 12 minutes, older stuff or more newer stuff discounted off cover price? $3. I have 5. I have foils for $7 starting. I have packs of stuff discounted. Like here's a Nectar. I don't know who's watching me, but I'm selling one set of this for $20. The first book alone is pretty much worth that, maybe 15 at this point. But these are all first prints, right? Did I have this in the right stack? Yes. That's something Kat might be into. Issue 2. It's Scary Butterfly. It takes place in the 18th century, I think. 1700s, I believe. And issue 4. I think you were at 42 before anything that goes on tonight. Yeah, if you haven't, you might want to check this out. I don't know if you've heard of it, but you could just, I mean, you don't want to give it away too much. it was people. Everyone was raving about this in March when it came out. The series just ended last month. I like to wait until the miniseries gets done. A lot of times, a first issue explodes, and then people sell all those. And I like to wait. Like this just ended, but there was so much excitement, and this was selling for like $30 or $35 in March and April. So 20 for the whole set. I mean, is really good. It's still a $15 book, I think. I'm only going to sell one that cheap, so that's a Monday night special because I have more than a set of those. Bum, 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 bum. You can talk to me about that later too, Kat, because I have different varieties of variants and sets of that and whatnot. I have more than one set, so. But I'll offer it that cheap forever. Bum, bum. More nectars. Let's see. That's an NSFW nectar set. I don't have any posters for Matt's not here for posters. He likes the posters. Let's just do some. What do I got? I wanted that. I think I have $3 on. Yeah. Okay, let's just do some threes. Let's stick with the threes. This is all. I haven't looked at these forever, so I'm not even sure. There's a Wizard magazine with the Jim Lee cover. It's like a 6 to 7 range. That's thick and heavy. That's awesome to get that with free shipping if you picked it up. X-Men 15 from a couple runs ago. This was a store exclusive of some kind, a 616, I think. Oftentimes those are $10 net books. It looked like a 9.8. I had this out of the bag. It's super sharp and crispy. That is an exclusive Magneto for $3. It's a really good deal. I think it's a 616 variant, Unknown Comics variant. Here's a Dazzler #1, 70s answering machine, boombox, and cassettes. Ashley Reed, I think this is. Allie on the rollers, the sparkling roller skates. It's a Howard the Duck up art, sort of. Oh man, I cannot remember the name of that artist from the 60s I used to know. This was I think like a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 15 or something. This is from when the variants were just starting to happen. I'm pretty sure. It's a really pretty rare variant. If you're into Howard the Duck and or Daredevil. This Phantom Stranger #1 is super heavy. This is crazy stuff. Really nice, fresh, and crispy Aliens Exogenesis #1. That's like near mint unread. That's from like 95 or something. $3. That's awesome. Zero Girl from Sam Keith. 100% Sam Keith independent production. Crazy, weird, goofy story. If you only know Sam Keith from doing superhero stuff, that's a trip. Here's some near mint unread early 90s. Great Jim Balint and Joe Duffy Catwoman. I collect this run. Highly recommend it. I have a huge amount of those. I bought a ton of those from Kirby. He helped me fill out a ton of my run on those Catwoman. I feel like the 3s and 2s are mixed together here. But here's a Bronze Age Superboy #1. I had $10 on this. I've been trying to sell it for $5 for a while. I should probably list it. Unread new 1980 first issue. Yeah, 1980. Last time I had it out of the bag, I thought it was like near mint, I think. This is early Adam Hughes before he had his signature AH with the exclamation point signature. But this is cool. Nexus the Liberator, Dark Horse. It's like first year modern, maybe 1992. Awesome Predator ad on the back. That's sweet. Early Adam Hughes. $3. Warriors of Plasm #1. First issue of that great Defiant indie. That ran for a while. It had its moment. Sounds like a heavy metal album. Warriors of Plasm! If you don't know Journey, The Adventures of Wolverine McAllister, you're really missing out on what is capable of. From the medium, certainly in the Copper Age, this was so heralded when I was younger. It's big, like or Golden Age size almost as well, or the larger Silver Age. But this book won so many awards in the early 80s, ran for a long time. Highly recommended. This is a Matina, I think. Squad 47, crazy Harley cover. Spinning upside down Harley. Near mint unread, super cool stylized, almost an insignia mecanography there for Black Widow. Like a 9.6, super tight spine, cool variant. This is a really good series as well. Have all those. Last issue of Hawk and Dove from Copper Age, 1991. Unread. Would be a $1 book, but it's brand new, 1991. Giant size final issue. Good stuff. By Kurt Kessel. There's Kurt Swan in there. Carl Kessel. Some Jackie Chan #1 unread. Fresh is new. Bronze Age Uncanny X-Men 174. This is essential mutant lore if you don't have it. Best run ever of powered superhero stuff, at least in North America. Many years of fantastic storytelling. This is an amazing issue of the backstory of a lot of stuff from Gene and Maddie. Gambit 3, nice near mint copy. 9.4 range, looks really nice. Tales of Volcania. This is a game, super popular game. Role-playing game, I believe. Awesome lore mapping in here. $2 off cover. There's like a 9698 9-month pregnant MJ cover. Pre One More Day. Here's the $3 Nova. Nova #5. Also nice, not quite as nice as that one that was a $5. Fun series. Right up your dark alley. Right? Yeah, it's a super cool premise. I would think it could end up being some kind of mini series, if not a full-fledged. This is Sienkiewicz. Pretty hard to find variant of this book that is normal Jay Lee. This is one of Jay Lee's creations. The whole title. Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Yeah, whenever you want one of those, Kat, just let me know. I don't think you have anything started yet on anything new, but you haven't even got your last box open yet. Darkwater #1, Hanna-Barbera cartoon for $3. My Blue, what's up? ROM Annual #3 with a New Mutant. This is another Sienkiewicz cover. Gorgeous painted Sienkiewicz. Now part of the Energon world. This is an amazing story. I read this with the New Mutants in it. Amazing, so good. Another Beautiful Mark Silvestri cover, Wolverine 39. Ferocious Wolverine. This is Silvestri interiors as well, with Storm up top. I like the casting for the new Storm, Maya, whatever her name is. I think it looks good. $3, Gary. Just $3 for what? 1982 X-Men? Something like that. 83. Bronze Age Uncanny. I just read it. Okay, thank you. And it's about $7. I don't know where I can keep going with $3 stuff. It's a 90s Dark Horse series. There's only 2 issues. Pretty wild. Like brand new. This is a 2-for-1. Fallen Angels 1 and 2 together. This was an 8-issue, crazy cool psychodrama where Bobby quits the team and all sorts of crazy stuff happens. But the first 2 issues here for only $1.50 each. You get them together for $3. That's a 2-for-1. ROM annual. Thanks, Gary. Bum, 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 bum. Joe Gary's. Here's a really nice Silver Surfer 67. This looks unread. That's why it's in the $3 zone. So near mint. I think that's Copper Age. Maybe first year Modern Galactus cover. Looks unread. Really nice. Classic Ron Lim in his zone. In the Ron Lim zone. Bum, bum, bum. Danilo. I've been meaning to send you a message about Absolute Wonder Woman for a really long time. Here's a couple Ultimate Wolverines. This is crazy cheap. This is $10 cover price. Am I into a different price point now? And is this still $3 zone? I might be into a different price point here. I guess this was a 2-for-1. That's a good deal. Now I'm wondering if I have some stuff mixed up or not. Ding. JSS Brooklyn, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I'm showing some $3 stuff. A lot of it is a couple bucks off cover price. Like this Adam Hughes. Satana number 4. Here's the Absolute Superman 17. That's half off cover price. I think I have these in the wrong spot, but whatever. Here's your Monday night special. Here is an awesome John Tyler Christopher Negative Space number 1 of the current ongoing Percy Punisher. Percy Punisher! So this seems like more new stuff, but that's $2 off cover. Godzilla Sonic. Anybody watching that's new, I've shipped free at $40 or $5 flat rate. If you just get a couple things, most people bill it to $40. Dork. Other amazing Dork cover. $1 off cover price. Astounding. Here is a frickin' $8 Adam Hughes. Why do I must have just been doing a special or something. But this is an $8 cover price for Adam Hughes for this Spider-Man number 1. Big fat, like 48-page spectacular. But fun Adam Hughes cover. Power Girl shaking Felicia down. Apparently that's $3. I don't know, $5 off cover, I guess. I think this was from special I ran a while ago. This is an indie called Victoria Black. Super cool. Second Sight Publishing. I think this was just a one shot. It was kind of like a pilot. Bum, 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 bum. Aaron hasn't checked back in yet, so I'm just going to go for a little while longer here. Here is a first print of an Eastman TMNT #1 cover C for just $3. This is the first print of the current #1 current series ongoing. Jeff Meets Daredevil #1. Super fun, good time. That needs to go in the shop. I got Pooh Bear Adventures. I think I just sent one of these to Kat. You got one of those P.O. Box coming, Kat. You got the ensemble one with the whole crew on the front. This is Mike Del Mundo. I feel like that should be a $5. Got a Martian Manhunter 11 for $2 off cover price. For some reason, cover A. Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot of $3 zone here. Dork Rocks. I think Dork Rocks too. I'm a big fan. Here is a reissue from a couple years ago of the first meeting of Logan and Wade. Iconic Andy Kubert cover of Wolverine 88. That was a $5 cover. I have a Cyclops 1 if you're excited about X-Men casting. That's from the last Cyclops miniseries that just ended recently. These are all 3s. If you get a big enough stack, I'd probably give you a free one. Let me know. Barbara Gooden Breakout, highest recommendation. It's a really good story. Running concurrently. Here's issue 2 with the current Fraction Batman. Not sure how many issues that's going to be. 2 for 1 on Gwenpool. That's a $9 cover for $3 together. $1.50 each, $9 cover. Then I have a couple of the Magics variants. I have others of these as well. I don't know if they'll be $3 necessarily, but here's a Storm. These are exact replicas of the actual cards that people are playing. I didn't know that. I thought there were slight variations, but apparently there's not. This is a 2 for 1. $3 each, so 2 for 5, I guess. Yeah, 2 for 1. A little better deal. Dan Panosian, incredible detail on this Predator cover. Holy crapes. Dan Panosian, and that's not Panosian, but also very nice cover. Sorensen. That's better than 2 for 1. Should be a first issue with that. That's got separated somewhere. Luna Snow World Tour. Aaron must be out of signal range. Here's some 2 for 1 Ultimate Spider-Man. There he is.
What's up?
These are 2 for 1. Oh, you just said you were going to check in right like 10 minutes ago, so I was just checking.
Yeah. What do you think? What's going on here? Like, we should end the show soon, huh?
Probably.
Are you there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much longer do you want to go for?
It's already 10 after, so I mean, I can whatever. No one's grabbing. I'm not showing much that everyone wants to see.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I have a few more $3 ones. I could show all these, I guess. It's up to you. It's already 10 after, so it's your call.
Yeah, I could just probably end the show, people. You know what I'm saying? I gotta because I could end it now before it disconnects me again. I normally have like about a minute, then it disconnects me for some reason. You know. So
Gotcha. I'm
yeah,
just speed
people.
showing $3 stuff here. If anyone looks back later and wants any of these for $3, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, just do your thing then, right?
There's some Mark Spears, $3 Mark Spears. Dang. That goes with the other Terminator. That's a 2-for-1. There's an Absolute Batman 22 for $2 off cover. Slight imperfection on the cover. That is the origin of the Absolute Harley Quinn. I think is in this issue, I believe. The TMNT blinds is there's a $10 deal. Maya, where it's $1 off each bag if you get them both together, so it's 10 together instead of 12, and then you also get a poster from a promo mag that came out before the book was released that matches the poly design from Kevin Eastman. So you get a poster and 2 bags for $10. I showed a bunch of mystery bag stuff earlier. If you want to rewind, you can see me go through a stack, and you can let me know. Yo, thank you.
Yo, people. All right, so thanks for another wonderful Monday, friends. Next week, I should be able to do the 2 power hours with PSG Comics. So really appreciate you being here, Dan. Chad, if you're watching or anything, thanks for filling in and all that good stuff. And I'll totally talk to you guys later. All right?
Later.
Peace.
Psychotronic squirt gun. Psychotronic squirt gun.